Okay, guys, I just got out of work, and sometimes I think about what, just something at work, and then I decide to make a video about my thoughts for the day. Now, I want to talk about hygiene, man. This is going to be a real problem. In a shit hit the fan scenario, you don't know what's going to happen. You're probably not going to be able to go get soap and shampoo, conditioner, deodorant, just a, what do you call it, detergent, dishwashing soap. I mean, think about that. You're going to have to be very careful with what you have, and keep in mind to put some of that stuff aside now. And, most of all, hygiene, man. I think there's going to be a lot of people that'll, if there was a real problem, like an economic collapse, like I believe we're going to probably go through here. But if it's very bad, there's going to be many people dying from drinking tainted water, not knowing any better, right? They would drink the water, get sick and die, because that'll kill you pretty quickly and pretty painfully as well. And if there's total chaos, I mean, there'd be a lot of fights and violence and people wounded. There'd be, hurt. There'd be medical services would be overwhelmed. So if you had people, dying, who knows, here and there, that could potentially, contaminate the water supply even more. Right? And then you're going to have, bodies, of course, in the wastewater. You'd have feces and all kinds of, there's going to be, who knows if sewage would be working. Water treatment plants, I don't know. Who knows? But if not, well, then people are going to probably bury their waste in the backyard. And some people may not. Just dump a bucket outside or try to burn it. And that's going to lead to, all kinds of insects and flies and, stuff like that. Maggots are going to be carrying diseases. You'd have rats and raccoons and all kinds of stuff out there. You remember during the New York trash collectors strike, trash piled up quickly. It was hard to get around. Businesses felt the effects of that. And that was just a few days of trash not being picked up. Now you add all kinds of human waste. Rats, raccoons would increase. And then flies and fleas and stuff like that would increase to carry diseases. And then you're not going to have the same kind of, you probably wouldn't be able to shower every day. So, you'd have to use water sparingly and soap sparingly. It's going to be a real challenge, man. Of course, you need to try to hygiene, man. To your best of your ability. Think about what you do now. I remember this friend of mine was talking about, just simply if you had to take a whore bath, they call it. Which, no pun intended, but that's the only way I know it by. But basically, your genital area and your armpits, and mainly there, and kind of just dry wash your body, but I mean basically to a minimum. But you'd have to do what you can, especially for those of you who plan to run out in the woods. If you have just a little bit of water to drink, you're not going to have much to wash with. So that's just something to keep in mind. You need to drink it, and then you have very limited supply for cooking and cleaning on top of that. So just something to think about, guys. That's going to be a real issue. So let me know your thoughts. I mean, I've got some ideas. I put up, bar soap and stuff. I'd use bar soap for everything if I had to. Laundry, just cut pieces up and use some for dishes, use some for laundry, use some for, bathing. Just stuff like that. I mean, but, that's going to be a real issue. It's something to think about and plan ahead for it now. Because if you got bad sickness, man, that's going to be a very big danger. Anyway, something to think about.